is not what I want. Oh well. If it doesn't do it right, fine. Oh, that does not look like Star Citizen to me. Gamers always trying to change the rules. Do I even have a setup for Hungaroring? I think I do. H1? Alright, let's try that. We have what, 20 minutes till start?
17.
17, perfect. Alright. And whoever's on the servers gets into qualifying, or I should say just the race pace.
Whoever is in, hold on. Whoever is in qualifying, because usually what I'll do is, if the practice lobby is still on, usually if the practice lobby is still running,
yeah,
I will wait until everybody is in, and then I will actually skip the session into qualifying.
Okay.
And then we start qualifying, and then whoever's in qualifying, whoever's in, you jump right to the race.
Sweet, okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense. I like it.
There's some benefits to being the admin.
Look at me. I'm the admin now.
except we're trying to. ACC is weird because if you skip sessions too fast, it will actually reset the track. And it's just a real pain in the ass to try to get it to because I think it was like last, or we were at Zolder, and we were having an issue where they give you a handbook on how to run the server, but they don't explain really anything to you.
Yeah.
So it was like, I somehow put everything all in one day to where it was like, I want to qualify at this time, practice at this time, I want to qualify at this time, but I want to race at this time, but somehow they overlapped. And so the game doesn't adjust correlation to it, even if it like overlaps, it doesn't like reset.
Yeah.
So when I thought I had everything set right, it didn't, and then the game kind of was just like, no, this is what we're doing. So I had to like kind of like reset everything.
This is what we're doing.
Pretty much, and then so where everything like all of a sudden qualifying was like a very green track, which kind of just ruined everything. But like halfway through the race, everybody's like, how are we going even faster? I was like, we're just rubbering everything in. This is interesting. So
there we go, right?
But yeah, as long as if you're running late, let me know. You know what I mean? Just say something in the chat.
Yeah.
And then we'll try to get everybody in, and then make sure you check in on the race reminder thing, just so we can kind of get an idea of, you know, who's all supposed to be here, everything else like that. And then, I mean, I understand, like, there are times we'll start just a little bit after, maybe like 10 minutes after 6 p.m. Eastern, just because, you know what I mean, depending on just logging in, some people's computers don't start within 2 seconds, and so on and so forth. But,
oh, for sure. No, I understand. My main issue is that my work forces me to miss races if I do overtime. So it's kind of like, yeah, either I choose to race or I choose to make money, you know. So it's like
no, and that's understandable. Just give me a heads up ahead of time, and then so on and so forth in the chat and that. Either message Exia or Blitz, and then we'll definitely get everything all squared away in that. Like, I understand work is work, and this is the our first season for ACC on PC, so
nice.
Yeah, so we're a little bit lenient on a few things, mostly due to the fact that You never know. Now, because this is your first race, you get 3 races.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get 3 races until you can figure out what car you want.
Okay.
And then after those 3 races, you're locked in on that. It's only fair because, one, you're new to the grid, because everybody else had their opportunities to select their vehicle in the race.
For sure.
And you are Douglas?
Yes.
Okay, all right.
Nickname Hypersonic, which matches my, let's see, my Discord.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because usually you'll just see in the standings, you'll just mostly see your first name and your last name.
Gotcha.
In it, just because a lot of times I don't know who is what on the Discord in correlation, and it just makes it easier when I'm typing out the the standings and stuff like that. But it's all good. Everybody here is very helpful and very, if you got a question about anything, just let us know, or practice sessions and things like that.
That's awesome, man. Yeah. 25 points.
And then there's Nui. Nui sweats this track.
I have been literally the last 2 days. I've been creaming the practice, but I just can't seem to get any quicker than a 146 at the minute. It's annoying me.
It completely happens, man. Don't sweat over it.
Well, I told you. I said, because what I usually do is, and I'm no alien in this game. Like, I'm slow as fuck, and I was just like, all right. The real track record is, let's say hypothetically for this track, is a 144 or something. I just add 1 or 2, like 2 or 3 seconds, and I'm like, yeah, if I can get around there, I'll be happy. And I am. So. Well, Adrenaline's not going to be here today, Ruben's not going to be here, and Panther's not going to be here, so you may actually pull out the dub if you don't make a mistake.
Yeah, that is the key one, isn't it? Breaking point for that first bend, man.
Alright, let's try that and save. Hopefully that will give me a decent result.
Oh, sorry.
You're good.
Like, car's so rear end happy.
It's a roll bar. Okay, that's doing alright. Turn that down just a little bit. Arrow. That's good. So that's kind of good. ECU map. Do we have pit stops in this?
Yes, you do.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, you can take fuel. It's only mandatory for tires, and fuel, it doesn't matter.
45. Oh, okay. We can do this all in one tank. So, if we have
Yeah.
to.
Easy, yeah.
Okay.
Some people like to split it up because you don't take a penalty when you refuel when you take tires. The only problem is it's like, do you run like a really short stint? You know what I mean? Like right when the pit window opens, do you dive in as quick as possible, or do you like me? Yeah, 95 liters seems great, and you just leave the fucker in quali mode, and you just fucking keep punching fast lap after fast lap.
Right. I've done a lot better. I mean, what I like about this game is if you watch racing at all, it makes you a better racer in this game, which I think is kind of cool. So if you watch Formula 1, if you watch GT, like, you'll understand some of the game theory behind it, right? Undercuts, overcuts, you know, ECU maps, all that fun stuff. So.
And the nice thing, and the nice thing about ACC is it's like, you jump in the Bentley or you jump in the GTR or something. It's like, oh, she's a big girl. She doesn't turn like the lighter ones. You know, like you can actually feel that, and that's what I like about it. Like you notice a huge difference between like the handling model.
Oh, for sure, man. My two favorites are the GTR and the AMG, and I might choose a third, you know, at some point to give it a shot. But I really like the way. I mean, the 2020's been a little bit rougher than the earlier models from the earlier patches, but you know. I'm like trying to talk to you while warming my tires. Let's talk about it here on live.
I mean, I picked one of like the trickiest cars to drive, the Porsche. So I mean.
Oh, that good old thing, yeah.
But I'm also like a Porsche fanatic, so it's like, and I literally went through. If Adrenaline was here, you could ask him. Like, I literally like sat there for like 3 or 4 weeks before we even started this, and I was going through every single car. I'd be like, no, I don't like this. This doesn't feel right. And then I'd like, I was like a chick trying to find a fucking wardrobe. I was just bouncing around between everything.
Are there multiple Porsches, or are there only the Cup cars?
No, there's multiple Porsches. Like myself, I'm running the 2019 Porsche, and then Blitz, he's running the 2019 Porsche as well.
Nice, okay.
The Cup car is like hella slow, so I would not recommend that. The 2018 is very stable. It's one of the more stable Porsches, in my opinion. Like, you can go real quick with it. It's stable. But the 2019 one is more free, and it's like a second and a half quicker than the 2018 one. Nice. So there's like, you get a trade-off. You know what I mean? Like, the 19 wants to kill you, and then, yeah. Like, the 18 is the one that you can take home to mom. The 19 one wants to kill you. So, pick your poison. Rice cake! Welcome to the party.
Yellow flag in Sector 3.
Yellow flag in Sector 3. Oh, everyone's alright over
Yeah, it's just me. I'm testing out cars.
How dare you test your car on a race day? No, I'm joking.
No, I'm just stuck in between 2 cars right now.
Which ones?
The Lexus, since I ran that at Zolder, and then the Bentley.
I adjusted my tire temps and I'm already 2 seconds faster than my previous attempts. I'm like, okay, yeah, let's keep them the way they are.
Yeah,
tires are pretty important.
Yeah, you want to make sure that your tire temps are between 27 and 28.
Yeah, I didn't know that until about 2 weeks ago when I was watching a few specials on, you know, adjusting suspension, and I'm starting to finally get into Motec, but that took forever, you know. I was like, oh. Almost all the time. Not bad.
Hey, man. I'm not gonna sit there and bust your balls if you're whatever pace. You know what I mean? Everybody learns at one point, so.
Yeah, I've never tried Motec yet. That seems a little bit over my head.
It's a lot of it is, I mean, I'm just trying to do it to get my suspension better. If you read it right, it can tell you if you just need to, because it's hard to know by feel all the time, right? So it's kind of like, yeah.
So what kind of information are you I guess what adjustments are you making then? Like, is it your dampers?
Yeah, so it's your dampers, so you can soften them or harden them, the bump, right?
Yeah.
It'll tell you whether or not you are a little bit more reboundy or a little bit too loose with it, and you adjust it to try and, again, keep your wheels on the ground, but also not be so soft that you can't be stiff enough to get straight line acceleration. So that's kind of what Motec is used for. And there are a few people who explain it. It just takes, you know, it's homework, right? So.
Yeah, I'm not there yet, but one day.
Now to calculate my gas. Here we go. Let's see.
Well, it's funny because you talk about like using the Motec system. It's like a lot of stuff I learn is like some of it is like normal, like just messing with like real cars and shit. Like not like real full on race cars, but like mostly just dealing with like helping friends out working on their cars and shit. But it's like also like I used to race RC cars fully like full competition style.
Nice.
And like you learn like everything from like caster, toe, suspension, bump stop, this and that. Like, and it's interesting because it's like I've learned doing that. I've been able to transition a few of the stuff over, like from whatever the caster was and so on and so forth. It's actually like it's actually helped me out and it's given me a lot of answers.
Yeah, I guess that's just physics, eh?
Well, yeah, because a lot of those cars, like, especially like, well, the X-Ray uses more of a conventional setup, but they, yeah, I mean, I was able to change caster, toe, was it recaster, camber, shock oil, the piston dampener hole amount, like how much you want the oil flow, weight distribution, placement on the chassis, the tension of the differentials, the oil in the differentials, like.
My RC car went left and right. And that was about all the adjustments it had.
Oh no. So I'm showing if I did a full tank on this race, it would be with a safety margin of 5 liters, 71 liters on ECU map 1 for anybody who was wondering.
Hey.
If that helps you, help my competitors a little bit here and there.
Is it the same for every card, or are all the cards a bit different?
Completely different.
I apologize. 63. It just changed. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, no,
Driving?
it's different because
fuel burn's a thing.
How big is the pit window? Sorry.
20 minutes.
20. Oh, it's a 20-minute pit window. Dang.
Yeah, because I know like the Porsche, it's weird. If I leave it in qualifying mode, like I'm only using like 2.4 liters of fuel for some. Don't ask me why. But if I put it in map 1, which is like most of the people's quali mode, people are burning like 3 liters almost, or 2.8 or so.
Definitely.
Wow, that's a huge difference.
Yeah, and then if you use the 2018 Merc, you're like burning like damn near 4 liters of fuel. So I think when they added the 2020 Merc, they re-engineered everything. They redid all the BOPs on all the cars, and they also adjusted the fuel consumption burn for the cars.
Yeah, I think the Lambo is pretty thirsty because A, it's a V10, but B, I believe the Lambo is the heaviest car in the game because it has so much ballast in it. So it's really inefficient on gas.
But it's also like hella nimble compared to the Audi.
I don't know. I've never actually driven the Audi.
Yeah, because I mean, the Audi's nice, but it's like you make a mistake and it just is like you die tonight.
You done. You done, son.
That's how the Porsches too.
That's honestly the way the Lambo feels too. It's such a short wheelbase that if you start to spin, there's no way you can catch it.
But I feel
it's really bad on bumps, but on like clean corners, like where there's not a lot of curb or whatever, it's just a laser.
Let's see. If you guys want a Twitch feed, Hypersonic1 on Twitch, you can actually type to me. Just kind of cool. We'll see if they do or not. I'm not some hot dog racer. I'm just streaming them. I'm all right.
I've thought about streaming. I have all the gear, but never used it for streaming.
I'll stream too, just so I can do the overtake pass to send it to you, so to show all your viewers when I pass it.
So what you're saying is you're gonna send it?
Yeah, pretty much.
Let's see.
Get out the
Send
way.
him on Exia so I can ask him for the clip.
Gotta get my overtake of the week discussion. Like our first race for the season was Mount Panorama. Because the way the calendar is designed is I wanted to make it into tours. Like, you kind of go into these, like, tours in the game to where it's like, you know, right now we're in the, I think it's like the Northern European tour. So it's like all Belgium, Netherlands, all like Northern European countries and so on.
Yeah.
And so I kind of wanted to, like, keep it, like, together. Not like F1 where it's like, we're Canada, and then all of a sudden they're like, we're in Singapore, and then we're going back to America. It's like,
Go
make
to
up
Texas,
a goddamn
yeah.
mind. Jesus.
Yeah.
I was like, it's like, you wonder why you can't afford anything? Holy shit, you guys like...
Well, you know, like, I'm in LA, and kind of on a tangent off your previous subject, we really want F1 to come back to Long Beach. At least, you know, a lot of us who are fans. And the thing is that they don't want to spend the, I think it's like $40 million to upgrade it to an FIA Grade 1. It's nuts. Yeah, so it's like, dang, you know. But I think it would be better than Texas, honestly. Like, I don't know.
Here's the thing, but I love Coda. I actually like the track. A lot of people are like, it's a shit track. I don't
like
mind it.
One.
Compared to like
boring.
Compared to like Sonoma, which is like, ooh, looks like someone just randomly was like, let's just build a racetrack. I mean, even like, I would say like Watkins Glen would be a really cool one to see them go back to.
Hey, I have a question.
They don't have a race in Vegas. Sorry, man.
Oh no. I'm wondering what's the minimum track temp that you guys are going to use in this season?
20 Celsius, because I already played with lower temps, and it was a very when we were at Kailami, and it was like a monsoon pretty much. I was like, oh, I will use real weather, and I put it at like
November.
Yeah, and it was like I set it, and it was 14 degrees Celsius, full rain, and it was at night, and it was like, yeah.
Oh. Yeah, I heard.
It's like fun.
I heard that there was a minimum temp that you guys are running, so I just was wondering what it was.
Yeah, it's 20 degrees Celsius. When I tried to make this to see if there was an Easter egg in the game, like if it would snow, just because I was very curious, it would only go down to like 12 degrees Celsius. It wouldn't go any lower, even though I said in the game 0. So usually it will always be anywhere between like 24-ish on the practice, and then like 30 something on, like, you know, for I mean 20 air, and then like 30 something for the actual race.
Cool.
Because yeah, they don't really tell you anything about like, oh, what, you know, setting track temperature. They're just like
have at it. What?
yeah, no, they don't, like, there's so much, like, I had to like figure out and factor in and so on, like full formation laps. They don't really, they just go, this is a JSON file. If you don't know anything about JSON files, see you later, have fun. And it's like, oh, that's just fucking great.
Thank God I've worked on other games like that, where it's like, yeah, no, you have to convert it into a text file so that you can alter it, and then, you know, like, and if you don't do that, you're screwed. Have fun, you know, like.
But the thing is because this is ran on a private server, we don't have to worry about, whatchamacallit, like F1. Like, we don't have to worry about the game randomly just crashing and us not having to race, so.
There you go, man.
Like, last night, because of Steam, we couldn't race the season. So, Look at that big fat Bentley going around the track. Look at her.
Yee.
Looks like they're happy. It's a happy.
Okay.
It's the big British bitch.
Hypersonic, just so you're aware. I do have it set in the game for a full formation lap, so don't freak out.
Okay.
And it's only so that when you at the start of the race, I decided to keep it in, mostly so everybody kind of gets rid of their like pre-race jitters of before the start, just so like nobody gets, hopefully cross your fingers, yeeted into turn 1.
Yeah.
So yeah, just so you're aware.
I love it. Either way, we're good to go. So.
Okay.
Are we good to go though?
I mean, are we?
I'm waiting for one more person, Donuts Snail. His game crashed and he is on his way.
Is this going to be a full session for qualifying, or are we skipping straight to the race?
No, it's going to be a
We'll have a
15-minute
qualifying.
quali. Yeah. It's 15-minute qualifying, and then it goes right into the race.
Cool.
There's like a 1.5 minutes in between.
Okay, awesome.
I tried to give some sort of buffer in case if you know.
No, I really appreciate that because the qualifying and racing I think is usually on the same day
Yeah.
in the calendar. So if the track temperatures are totally weird, it lets me adjust.
Well, I also have it set to practices on a Friday, qualifying's on a Saturday, races on a Sunday.
Oh, okay. So they are still a day apart.
Yeah, because if I try to run it on the same day, the game freaks out because of some weird.
Oh, come on.
It is made to have a race weekend, no matter what you try to do. So if you make it so it's on the same day, it really just flubs with it. So the best way is to make a 3-day weekend where you have it all at the same time if you want like St. Samson, etc. Right? So that's what I read, I think.
Yeah, it's weird, but you have to they don't tell you that you can set Friday, Saturday, Sundays. So
I'm surprised.
Man, this
Bentley
middle
doesn't
section is
turn
so
more.
hard.
Oh yeah, the middle section's awful.
Like Suzuka was really.
It's one of those tracks where you choose to go fast at the start, or you choose to have race pace. Like, because the tires will not warm up, even
Right.
after the formation lap. So on a turn heavy track like this, so we'll see.
just so
I'm-
everybody is aware, I'm not trying to be rude like I'm prolonging. We're just waiting for Donut Snail just because his computer crashed. So if you guys are okay with it, we'll just wait for a little bit until he can get back in.
Of
Yes,
course.
he was-
You're
He was
fighting.
doing donuts and then he crashed his computer. Rip.
Sometimes it's the only way to go.
Those are the times I want to be saved. There we go.
Welcome. I have no idea who just joined, but welcome.
Is that Snail?
Yes, it is.
Yay.
The OG Bentley driver.
Yes, correct.
So when you see Andrew in his Bentley, then you can just be like, hey, I'm the original. Get the
Is there
fuck
another
out of my
Bentley
way.
now?
Look at me. I am the Bentley driver now.
I'm the fat cat. Anyway, I'm the cheese. What? Anyway, let's see.
Yo.
Yo, welcome to the party.
Oh.
When vegans,
This
yeah.
is like the most chilled party we have ever had.
Sweet. Oh, because we're missing that one person.
Yes.
I'm so excited to race with my car, yeah. My Assetto. Here we go.
Where's the tire set? What does that do?
Tire set is pretty much just new tires.
So, like, if you were on set 1, then that's like your first.
set. Yeah, and
Yeah.
you're using that for practice. Set 2
If
will
you-
be for qualifying, set 3 and up will be for racing, unless you take a pit stop. If you take a pit stop in any one of those sessions, you've gone to a new set of tires.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hopefully.
And you can choose
Right.
to go back to a previous set if that's your strategy, which sometimes I've never seen that advanced in the strategy, but
I think I was gonna say I think for that 24 hours of Kailami that RCI is doing, that you're only gonna get 10 sets.
Yeah, they have a limit.
What?
I don't have a limit just because.
It's just another reason I'm glad I'm in the Bentley. The Bentley will do 2 hours on a single set of tires. It won't be fast the whole time, but you're not gonna die either.
Well, the thing is you will find at Kailami, like everybody will either be in a Aston, an NSX, or a 488. Like it's because when Adrenaline and I did the 1.5 hour there for SimGrid, it was like that's all it was. Like one guy put the Bentley on pole, and then everybody else was in an Aston, a 488, and an NSX right behind them. And it was
Yeah. I know people really like the NSX on Kailami and Bathurst.
if Clausen is in the chat, I apologize. I was trying to get out of the way, but I wasn't reacting properly. So.
Way to be a dick.
No worries, I'm not qualifying.
It's only a Kirby track where like getting to the side is fun, right? Anyway.
Right?
Which, by the way, if you blue flag me, if you just give me until it's straight, I will pull over to the side. Like I will do it. Just give me a second. Don't do it while I'm trying to maneuver. Oh God.
Sometimes I just get right up on people just to give them pressure and see if they spin, because then I get a pass earlier.
Okay, I'm in the lobby if you guys want to move to qualifying, but if you want to stick to practice, I'm happy with that too.
all right.
I gotta drive through, but I don't know.
I'm just fucking with you because I did it.
Oh, okay. I was like, I don't know why do I have to drive that?
Is that what that was?
Yeah. It's called admin privileges, people. Admin privileges.
Don't slow down the Lambo or you get a penalty.
It's all good.
Oh wait, is that the Porsche? Oh, I am sorry, sir. I will move out of the way. Oh, that's not me. Oh, it's the other Porsche. I will block you till you die. It's like, wait, what?
I will block you till you die. Until I don't see you in my mirrors anymore, whatever that means.
Well, sorry, Blitz. Didn't mean for that to happen to you.
Son of a bitch.
There can only
Got
be
kicked
one.
out of my P2 last week, and now this.
It's okay. It was never meant to be. It was never. All right.
Don't worry, I got dicked out of my P3 at the start.
Yeah.
Friendly warning, don't forget to check all your connections to your gear before we start the race. I've had it unplug on me when I was second in an online race. It was like, ah!
What unplugging?
Yeah,
My wheel.
I definitely.
Oh,
I know my.
It makes it hard to race, you know.
I know my gas pedal is a little messed up right now. I meant to get in there and clean it, but I don't have any contact cleaner on hand, so just G29 problems. I can get like almost full throttle.
that could be a problem.
It'll get up there, but then it sits and it wavers like instead of staying solidly full.
My biggest problem is my VR headset. Sometimes it loses tracking altogether. So if you just see me like literally plow through this track, it's because I can't see anything. It's never happened in a league race, but it has happened online before, and it was so terrifying.
Is it maybe due to like lighting?
I have no idea what it's to do with, honestly. I just got a new, I just upgraded my whole system, so I'm thinking it's drivers, because I've got my lights on in here. This headset has better tracking than my last one does, so I'm thinking it's just drivers. Virtual reality is still like where smartphones were a decade ago. It's not bug-free at all.
Oh shit! Got tipped over.
I want to get a PlayStation VR just to.
Don't do it. I have one.
Yellow flag
Is it that bad?
Oh well, you
Do
can
it.
use it for a lot of stuff. It's. I
That shit
mean,
is-
I have a PlayStation, so
That
It's
shit
just
is
that
so
the resolution is really harsh on the PSVR.
the what is again?
The
It's so
resolution,
pixelated.
yeah,
It's like-
everything's it's hard to watch actually. Like it hurt my eyes.
On Gran Turismo Sport, it's like you go to watch it and it's like, hey, guess what? It's gonna look like Gran Turismo 2.
Yeah,
All right.
And then the VR part of it, where you think you're like, oh, cool, I'm gonna go race against the computer. I'll do like a full grid. Blah. No, you only race against one car, so it's pretty much useless.
Well, you
All
could use it on the computer, is what I was getting at.
Oh,
You can, but you have to utilize some oddball software thing that I downloaded, and it's like, unless you have like a degree from fucking NASA, it is so hard to set up. I just was like, no.
so if you want a cheapish headset, first of all, I 100% recommend VR for racing. It is unreal. It's so good. But I would start with like the Samsung, not Galaxy, Odyssey, Samsung Odyssey. It's like $250 or something, and that's in Canadian dollars. It's probably cheaper in American, and it's entry level, but it's totally usable, and it's probably even cheaper than PSVR, but it works really well.
I mean, I have a Valve Index, so we're good.
Oh, there you go.
Oh wow, okay, that's one way to step up the game. All right, ladies
go.
and gentlemen, we'll skip to qualifying.
All right.
No, dude, I'm not ready. I mean, okay.
For those that are for those that are in VR. Oh, this is gonna suck. All right, 3,
Just
2,
teleported.
1, go.
Ah, my eyes.
Oh!
Oh.
Sorry. I don't know. Oh no, it's a different temperature. Dang. All right. Well,
Of
that's
course.
fine. How hot is it? 22 degrees. Well, let's just see how it goes. Then we'll adjust.
I would take like 0.7 off, probably. Your 30-degree temps. Or 0.6 maybe. And by
I don't-
take off, I mean add.
I don't remember what qualifying setup I had. I think it was this one. Shit, this is what happened. This is what happens when you only practice once. No, I don't think this is it.
Yopo, you only practice once.
Pretty much, story of my life.
Admin privileges. Just reset the race every
Oh,
time there's a
geez.
mistake.
Oh man.
I mean,
if we can change our car again,
Oh
right?
shit. God damn it.
I think
No.
I'm locking in with the Audi.
Bentley. Oh.
we will try this, and we'll see how far I die. Okay.
Into the wall.
Is the race the same time of day? Like, anybody tell me?
No, the race is a different time of the day.
Oh,
3 p.m. I think.
Something like that.
It's 3 p.m.
making it fun. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
3PO?
Well, I try to balance it like it's a real like race. Like, so like I think it was like Suzuka. We qualified during the daytime on Saturday, but the race was at like 7 p.m. or so on and so forth.
Gotcha. Yep.
And all that information is on the Discord. If you look at the ACC race schedule,
Jesus.
it shows the time of day.
Lovely.
Who's behind me?
Someone.
I don't know who you are.
So when I have something to
The
prove, just
black
read all
and
the
red
information.
Audi.
Oh, that's me. I'm behind you.
Oh, you can go in front of me if you want.
Okay, thanks.
Damn,
Don't
fine
trust-
if I do.
Don't trust his niceness.
It's qualifying. We can still be nice.
Will that
Oh,
work during
what?
the race?
No.
No, it's because
Bad.
last time I wasn't noticing the blue flag, and I was like, huh? So this time I'm trying to actually like not be in the way.
Yeah, in qualifying, if you have a blue flag, definitely like just slow down, get right off the line, because if you have a blue flag, that means you're not on a qualified lap.
For
So
whatever reason. Yeah.
yeah, you went out of bounds or
Whether it's
something.
an outlap or it's invalidated.
Yeah, so just get out the way in
That would-
qualifying. When you're racing, you can stick to your line, in my opinion. If you're battling with somebody, I would just stick to your line and the guy has to get around you. But if you're all by yourself and you're getting a blue flag, then just let him pass.
Well,
Don't worry about Mimo yet.
That's a misconception in GT I've noticed. The blue flag in GT, it's up to the person behind you to pass you. Now, you can be polite, which I think is honestly the better move, and let them pass you.
Hella sloppy.
But it's up to them to actually have the gumption to get around you, whether regardless of a class or car or what your pace is. Like,
Right.
Yeah, you just have to not defend.
Yeah,
Yeah, you can't like close the door on them.
you can't. No,
Well, you shouldn't. You'll probably get
why
killed.
not? I don't want first place to win.
Oh, if it's Exia, then I'll definitely close the door on him.
Just pull up Corsa and drive the wrong way.
It's
Oh,
okay.
man.
Any of you watch Super GT? Like, he's my favorite streamer, I think. Because he just makes all these jokes, like, I'm going to send him off to Navia, the Shadow Dome, you know, like all that kind of stuff. I'm like, what? Get good night, you know. It's like,
What's your? I don't recognize that voice. What's your name here on the game?
B. Douglas, nickname Hypersonic, nice to meet you.
Douglas. Okay. I'm Rice Cake or Clausen. I actually added Clausen to my name now on Discord because I hate not knowing
To
who
make
people
things
are.
more easy, I might add mine to mine as well. Donut snail / beverage.
You were
Yeah.
qualified first. I don't know how that happened, but hey.
Nicely done. Now stop qualifying right now.
Now sit down.
Good enough.
That won't last very long. I'm pretty sure as some of you beasts get your tuning right, that'll adjust. Oh yeah, already has. Third. Let's see.
It's okay. Adrenaline and I, when we did the Kailami thing, we were like, what, man, 43? Man, we feel real fast. We feel really strong. And then some dude in the Bentley did like a 41. I was like, wow, this is a big slap to the face, okay?
Yeah, that's one of those tracks. It's super fun, but I'm good at it. This track too, I'm very good at. Catalunya is a real weak point for me as well.
I love that track, even in F1. Like, that's like my favorite track.
I think my favorite track in this game is actually Misano.
I hate Misano.
Dude, but that's the thing. In this game, I apparently like all the tracks everyone hates because I like Paul Ricard as well.
Paul Ricard,
Alright.
Oh,
I just like the big back straight at Paul Ricard, just because it's like, and we draft.
Paul
for
Ricard grew
some
on me.
reason,
Like, its chicanes can be a little rough, but like once you get used to the track,
Yeah, once you learn the track, it's very satisfying, but it's hard to learn.
yeah.
there's no good like visual cues. It's all just paint on a huge road.
Yep.
Yeah, that last turn in from the straightaway though, once you get used to that, you fly around that corner. It's like, okay.
The track limits are tricky, but
Oh, 152. Okay. I'm losing tire temperature. Pulling over to the side. Okay. Let's see. So it's...
Goddamn Porsche, you have to wait like 3 laps for the tires to
I
find
know
it.
it. It's
So does
outrageous.
the Bentley.
Oh, Tokyo Drift!
At least with the Bentley setup I have, it's like that.
Okay, let's try that.
Yay! I finally didn't go off track.
Yeah, I originally was going to do, I was actually going to originally eliminate Misano from the schedule to replace that with Imola, but then Adrenaline and I both came to an agreement saying that because not everybody is going to have the DLC for Imola, so we decided to just leave Imola at the end of the season as more of a fun race than, you know what I mean,
Then a
to
punishing race.
Imola. Yeah.
It's like Battlefield, you know. Battlefield makes all these expansions, and like they chop the community in 5 pieces every time they do that. They're like, oh well. Terrible way to take that turn.
All the DLC in this game is so good. Everybody should definitely have them all.
Yeah, agreed.
It's actually
GT
really well done.
GT4s are so much fun.
I think GT4 is the best part of this game. I
Oh.
just can't find people to drive with.
Bruh,
But
next season, I think we'll probably, depending on what we have, we may implement the GT4s into this race.
Oh, that'd be so cool. Mixed class.
Okay, yeah.
So like a GT3, GT4 mix.
Yeah.
Dang.
Oh, I was saying this to somebody else. I think it'd be cool to make one championship where every weekend it alternates class.
Ooh, that'd be kind of
Interesting.
cool. I mean, I'm down for both. Like, the fact that you have multiple classes is exciting, and the fact that you can just adjust the difficulty every other week sounds pretty neat.
Well, depending on what happens, we may do, because the nice thing with PC is you can kind of separate a lot of it. So like Friday nights would be GT4s and Saturday nights would be GT3s.
Nice.
That was another thing that we were kind of discussing, but it all depends on what the time slot that we can fit in and do. So
Moya, what's your tire pressures?
26.6.
Okay.
I was kind of messing with it to try and get it up to that 27, but it doesn't
Yeah.
seem to want to comply with me right now.
No, I think.
It's
Which
the track.
lap are you on? Is that the first
Oh
lap? Or?
shit! Don't
No,
validate.
this is like my third lap in.
Yeah, definitely turn them up, because your car has like way less traction than it should.
It's
Just
28
seeing
and
that
27.
you locked on that one corner.
Yeah.
You
I'll
might have too
try.
much rear brake bias as well, but
I'll try.
I've just never seen a car completely just like fling itself off the track like that before.
I wasn't even full throttle either, so I was like, what the heck is going on?
Yeah, I think your pressures are way out to lunch.
oh, full send, and I'm dead. Whoever's behind me, Wilson.
Full send.
Yellow flag.
That's what.
Oh,
I like it.
man, the off tracks in this circuit are so painful.
Yeah, you got a mixture of your gravel traps,
I just mean like how tight it is. Like there's that one place where it's a full throttle right-hander, and man, if you don't time that just perfectly, it's off track. Speaking of that right-hander, I think everybody probably knows it's like the beginning of Sector 2, I think.
Yep.
Really fast right. On the first lap, please don't go too wide on that. Somebody will die, and I don't want to be that person. So if I'm just a hair behind somebody and we're approaching that corner on the first lap, I will yield and let you go, because I don't want to get rammed.
You and I are gonna be best friends. Oh, sorry, did I say that out loud?
You could say we're gonna get close. What?
I'm just going to make sure I'm ahead of you so I don't have to yield.
You know what best friends do? They crash at each other's houses. Sorry.
They crash each other's qualifying laps.
Oh. Why can't we be friends?
It's like the one friend's about to hit you, and then the other friend's just in a position where he can't just avoid it. So he's like, "Well, I guess I'll just die."
Yeah, I've resigned to death.
Yeah. What?
No! Oh man, that corner is killing me.
I just laugh how there's like certain spots on this track where it's like if you're used to playing F1, you're like, oh, I could take this corner and cut this piece and rub a tire on the dirt, and then you jump to ACC, you're like, I'm gonna run the same line, and then the game's like dirt, grass, tire. We'll eat you to the wall.
So you think you have grass on your tire, you can race, yeah? No. No, you can't.
I love how
Yeah,
you
I've
can
never-
actually like use the auto spin corner in this game.
Jesus.
I think that's as good as it's going to get people.
Never. You can always do better.
I mean, yeah, but I'm at the point now where I'm like, do I need to look at my Motec charts? Okay, well.
He's like, I'm just looking forward for Spa. I'm just gonna see, to judge the competition for this race. While we're all like, I don't know how I'm gonna do.
Oh, I don't know. That's near my fault line. Let's go to the garage. Decide what my fire temps will be. Let's see for the race. Just a little bit more buff.
For clarification, because I made the mistake last time. When I pit, I have to do tires.
Yes.
Okay.
So in your
fuel's optional.
Fuel is optional. So when you pit, there's gonna be a spot in your fuel strategy, whatever it is. There's gonna be like, make sure you set it to where your current values for your tire pressures in your setup, and there's a spot where it says change tires, and then you just say select a set that's not the set that you're gonna be racing with.
Do we have any time compression on this race?
Yeah, it's like 2 times. Because if you try to go any faster than, I think it's like 6 times, the game like freaks out for some reason.
Okay.
The game's like, I don't like you. And it's like, ah, great.
We're wanted on 12 sauce systems for murder. What?
If anything, this game probably has an Italian accent, so...
Probably.
We do not like you.
There we go. Oh, qualifying's over?
Yep.
No.
Well, it's like, what is it? The documentary Apex of a Hypercar or something? And they were talking about the guy, the guy who created Pagani. He was like, they were like, yeah, he speaks English perfectly. He just won't talk to you in English. He'll only talk to you in Italian. I was like, wow, that's okay. All right.
Just dang.
I think when you're worth that much money, you can choose the language that everybody around you speaks.
True.
Just a major power move.
All right, well, that was better. So I selected the wrong setup. But we're good now. This one felt better. I'm just hoping that a lot of you guys die and crash out. No offense. Mostly
I'm hoping the same thing.
Full 10.
And we were supposed to be friends.
About 80 liters.
I need to figure out how to do this chicane in this track.
You are my friend.
Which chicane? There's like 20 chicanes in stock.
The slowest one.
Just send it right over it.
Just send it? Man, my Lambo like literally goes airborne.
Nah.
I've tried going straight over it. It just dies.
Hey, Bentley.
I really regret picking the NSX. That's okay. I'll live with it.
Alright, I've made my race settings. I think that's the best we're gonna do. I know it's heresy, but that's what I think.
Well,
Oh, I'm 8th out of 12. I'll take it. Shoot.
But can you stay there?
Well, there's only 9 of us, but
34.
that was just from earlier in the practice session and everything. The people, because Panther wasn't in here, and then he decided not to race.
Tire change. Okay.
Here we go.
Well, people, it's been very nice meeting you. I will send it as much as I can. Not joking.
It's nice knowing you now. I'll put you in a wall.
Okay, my first race in, there was like I don't even know what happened, but I didn't see it, but a Porsche just flew right across me and I barely missed it. I don't know who it was. I think it was Ruben. Something happened where
that sounds like Ruben. Yeah.
They got caught up somehow, and he just flew right across it. I'm like, holy shit! What the fuck?
Oh, was that Zolder?
That was not last week's race. The week before that.
Because I saw a Porsche fly across my nose at what was it? Turn 2-3. Right before that, left-hander, 180. Just flew in front of me in lap 1. Yeah, I was in a wall.
Oh. He blamed it on his pit stop, probably.
Shit.
Oh shit!
Alright.
Make sure you guys set the correct brake pads. Okay, all right.
I mean,
Yeah,
you
that
can do
one,
1 or
right?
2. Just don't do 3 or 4.
No, you can do 3, but you don't have to do 3.
I forget which tab that's under.
I wouldn't
And don't forget to
recommend-
hit drive,
Oh shoot!
or you'll start in the pits.
Yeah,
Oh,
want to
man.
hit drive.
I'm not in the correct window for some reason. Why isn't this working?
Newey, we're best friends. I'm right behind you. I'm so gonna send it.
I'm covered with Bentleys.
I'm gonna send it. That's what he says. Get ready.
Oh, what just happened? Why am I?
Oh,
Did you
man.
forget to click drive?
Ah, damn it.
Is he starting in the pit?
I
Oh.
just,
Yeah.
yeah, that's what'll happen. You'll start in the pits.
Oh, I'm sorry, dude. That sucks.
I thought I was already in, but it didn't go, I guess. So now I wait.
Yeah, you have to wait. That's fine. That just means you get to like relax, get some soda, take a massive shit if you want to.
Oh man, I need to go pee so bad. I can't believe I didn't go.
That sounds more like a personal problem.
Could I like just park my car and then catch up?
It will teleport
Yeah,
you.
it'll keep teleporting you.
Wonder if that's a good thing or not.
Where? I mean, the Bentleys right now are 2-3.
I love how you try to simulate yourself in the Bentley group. You're like, we're 2-3. Like, I'm part of this group. This guy has been like carrying the Bentley name since the beginning, like, you know, of time. And you're just like, I'm gonna be a part of this group. Like, I'm just.
I joined the big boat group.
I mean, it makes me feel good because there's no one behind me, so there's no pressure. All the pressure's on the people in front of me. Don't mess up.
You know, I was looking up the dimensions, and actually, the BMW is bigger.
Really?
Yeah, that M6 is huge.
I know.
But it sounds so beautiful when you get off the throttle with the blow-off valve.
Yeah, the BMW is interesting. The sound it makes, because it doesn't really sound that much like a V8. Because they do some sort of trickery with the exhaust manifolds to even out the exhaust pulses as if it were a flat plane, even though it's not a flat plane. So that's why it kind of sounds kind of like not like a V8 like the Aston or the Bentley does.
Well, a lot of people they don't know, like, a lot of, like, turboed exhausts, it actually muffles a lot of the original sound.
But the Bentley and the Aston are both turbo, and they still sound like beautiful V8s.
I just want the V8
Oh my
Aston.
god, the Lexus is the best sound in the game, though.
I know. All right, here we go, boys. Here we
Reminding
go.
all you, don't try to win the race in the first corner. We're all here to have some fun.
What? Fun? Fun? Competition, bro?
You think racing is a game? Like, whoa.
No. It's first turn. First turn. It's like Resident Evil. You're all going to die here.
Stars. Whoa.
These upper roads and descend for.
I'm so sending this shit down the inside, Newey. I hope you know this. Someone will die. I know.
Great. You're behind me too, so that's.
Oh,
that's
I'm
great.
right next to you.
Yeah. Okay, I'll be all right. I got the inside line.
That doesn't mean shit.
It's gonna mean shit. You respect my authority.
Someone is getting yeeted.
Here we go.
No! I gotta
You got a bad jump.
So did Newey.
Oh shit! Little contact there, boys.
Oh shit!
Oh god! This is scary.
What's going on? No.
The world's greatest fucking reaction ever came from me. Just that moment. Holy shit!
How do you feel?
Oh, my pull-out
shit!
game is still
I'm
strong.
going deep.
That's what she said.
Whoa, she said that? Whoa. Okay. Cool.
Oh dear.
Very modern.
I mean, you're into what you're into, but, you know, I'm sorry. don't judge you.
I do.
Or somebody just died.
Fuck.
All right, I got 3 laps to serve this drive-through penalty. Fuck.
What? You got a drive-through already?
Yeah.
Did you jump the gun?
Yeah, I jumped the gun.
Oh shoot.
Oh,
And the thing is, I had like the world's greatest move. I went from like 6th to 3rd by the turn 1.
Because you cheated,
That's
obviously.
Jump the gun.
You're a backstabber, and no one loves
He said he was gonna
you.
send it. He sent it.
He
now he has to
did.
drive through.
Alright.
I'll show you motherfuckers, that's what he says.
Watch knowing
The,
Axia. he's gonna
the
be like,
Porsche's running 3 and 4.
Try to get a little bit of space. Shit qualifying, do an amazing start in the race, and I get my. And the thing is, I saw it too right at the start, like what the mile per hour number was. I was only over by 0.7, and I was like, "Are you fucking
Oh,
kidding
that's
me?"
brutal.
That was a terrible turn on the second to last corner for me.
Me too.
Are they that strict in real life? Like if you're 0.7 over?
I guess.
I feel like in the pit lane it makes sense because like there's a safety component there, but on the start line, everybody's speed is probably varying.
All I know is the replay is going to be amazing with the down on the inside turn.
Yeah, my race is fucked. That was so much damage.
It's okay. I got to drive through. You and I are going to be friends together.
I got to drive through as well.
Oh.
Oh, I do what for? Something about opposition and
Friends
start.
forever. Wait. Ooh, I saw that.
Hit window open.
Hang in there, hang in there. Okay.
saved it.
Clear on the left.
I have a feeling, Phantom, you're going to say that again, and the next thing you're like, saved it to the wall.
Wilson, I might let you pass me. Let's get to the main straight, okay?
Who's that?
This is Hyper in front of you, or Douglas.
No, I just flipped that little sausage curve, and the car's just like, yeah, we're gonna go airborne today.
And we're
Lost
cruising
it.
in
I'm going in at the end of this lap. Blitz.
Okay.
And we've reached our cruising altitude of 30 feet.
Oh, okay.
We hope you enjoyed our flight. Goodbye.
So yeah, Wilson, main straightaway, I'll let you pass me, alright? I just want to get past these chicanes. They suck.
No worries.
Yeah.
Oh, hello there, Wilson.
There you go, sir.
Alright, appreciate it.
Oh, I got served this stupid bullshit penalty.
Clear on the left. Well done, mate. This is me across the
It's pitting open. Jesus.
It will open in 11 minutes.
Car
No, wait.
on the left.
No,
Clear on the
in...
left.
Yeah, 11 minutes.
Car on the left.
I mean, as long as
Clear on
you...
the left.
As long as you finish the race, you will get points. Just remember that, Newey. As long as you finish the race, you will still get points.
Second place is the first loser. What? Sorry.
Come on,
You
Newey.
first, you're last.
That's the Korean mentality, apparently, like for gamers. That I don't know, like, yeah, that's like a wolf dad, tiger mom sort of thing.
I need 1 and 2, position P1 and 2 to slow it down so I can catch back up.
Yeah, guys, slow down. It's
You're
a
making
fair
it
race.
unfair for everyone.
Formation
No one's
pace,
having
everybody.
fun.
We'll do a formation lap.
Safety car, safety
Safety
car.
Put your engine map in pole position, or not pole position, safety car. Shit, I just fucking
I
hit
must
the.
remind you that no matter who wins a Formula One race, Mercedes is always out in front with the safety car, so they technically win every race. How's the track? Das ist gut.
Das ist good.
I honestly didn't think I was that fast on this track. I was looking at guys on YouTube, and I wasn't looking at like the pros, but I thought, you know, Eris, if anybody watches him,
Never look at the
he
guys
was
on YouTube.
140. And I thought I was kind of average at 145. But
This is a really weak track for me. I don't like it.
I don't drive this very much, but I have to say I'm kind of starting to enjoy the track. Like after this weekend.
I think I'll probably. It's probably kind of like, well, like Misano, where I'll hate it until I get it, and then I'll love it.
It's a really driver's track, but that's what makes it fun. Is because it's a driver's track that you kind of enjoy the complexity of it.
The two sort of right-handers after the chicane are both ones that I just feel completely lost. I don't know where I should be on the track.
It's okay. Nobody does here. We're just guessing half the time.
Right-hander after the chicane. I'm trying to think of where
The
that
one
is.
you just went through, and then
It's
the
so
one,
true. I was trying
when
to
you
think
went,
too.
and now the one you're going through now.
Yeah.
Those two are really
I totally agree. Those are probably the hardest corners in this track. From a technical
so far
perspective.
behind you on those two.
So what I learned is I'm braking like 10 meters earlier than I thought I should.
That's about what I did.
I'm a lot slower.
Oh, okay. I take that in second gear. Okay, all right.
Right?
Yeah, learn something new every day.
Oh, this last corner is still killing me.
Yeah, I can't ever
Wait,
hit
put
it.
the power down. I'm drifting out of it.
Yep.
What does it do to
And
your
that's-
safety rating? Like, you know, this game hates any other driving style that isn't like flat. Like brake before and accelerate through. Like, if you try to drift, the safety rating punishes you so harshly, and I'm like, what? You know, like there's some
Or
turns.
the
that-
consistency rating.
Yeah, like in Gran Turismo, I would fly through turns like on the edge of my grip, drifting, and that was just the best way to pick it. If I do that in this game, I will be punished severely.
9.
They will rip out a fingernail for every turn that I do like that. You know, like.
In the GT3 cars, it's definitely going to be slower, but in the GT4s, you can pull it off at some places where sliding might actually be best.
I drive the Camaro in GT4. It is
Same.
just a
I
hoot.
love it. I love that car.
And it might be one of my favorite sounding ones too, although the Lexus and Lambo are both beautiful.
The KTM is the funniest car because it's like, it's any track that's small with a lot of bends and no straightaway. It's like the greatest car in the world. But like, I think Blitz and I were fucking around with it. And like, Luca, you get on the main straight and everything else is like, we motor. It's like,
The Janetta. The Janetta is like that.
Passing you.
The Janetta literally runs out of gears. And you're on the rev limiter in 6th gear at 240 kmh.
Wow. It must be like pure homologation or something, like the standard
I think
transmission.
it's just designed for British tracks because that's like they want
yeah.
British GT.
shit.
God, I cannot reel you in. Fuck.
For British track. Like
So when
the
you
one
take
main
it-
track Silverstone. Like,
Well, yeah, so Silverstone you won't run out of gears. It's at Paul Ricard and Bathurst.
Bathurst, yeah.
Yeah.
Probably Monza and maybe even Spa.
Monza is not good. Spa, I've driven it on Spa. You will not quite run out of gears.
I bet you the KTM would be great here.
Yeah, where there's no like,
My wing is very, very high on this track. It's at like 9 out of 10 or something, or 10 out of 11. Because there's there's no reason to avoid drag. It's just such a slow track. So I saw like some people are still changing cars. Is that drama done now? Like, is everybody officially locked
no,
in?
the only people who are allowed to change cars are select few that entered the season later.
I have one more, but
Yeah, Moyette's got one more race to go, and then Hyperstatic's got 3 races to go. But pretty much, you're squared away on your Bentley. Panther's stuck in what he is. Blitz is stuck in what he is. I'm stuck in what I'm in. Ruben is stuck in what he's in. It's
Cool.
yeah.
I might have now as well. I'm stuck with the Merc.
Oh, are you going with the Merc then, Mary?
Yeah. Right, who's in the lead? Because you're all about to get catch up with me. So if you all want a formation, that form up behind me. I ain't gonna let you pass.
Yes. Slow him down.
Yeah,
I
it's got
mean-
personal fastest lap.
I mean, it's almost kind of, realistic. If Nui played the safety car,
Oh yeah. You
It's right.
pulled a
Oh, wow.
yellow flag here.
That's an interesting way to do it. Just designate like some person who's like the gimp, right? They're last place forever, and then like if there's something happens, they come out on the track and we all follow them and lose safety rating, right? Like that's cool. Like
as long as nobody hits each other.
I saw in an online race once, not one that was in when I was watching, that what they did full course yellows anytime someone was joining or leaving the server, since that causes a spike. And what they had everyone do is just put on their pit limiter while still going around the track.
that's
Oh man, that would be so
really
painful.
like that.
The only reason why a lot of those lobby spikes happen are for custom liveries, like actual non-in-game liveries. So pretty much like,
Yeah,
That makes
where
sense.
you go with the Photoshop layers and do that.
yeah.
Now I'm gonna attempt to distract all the players in front of me and ask the question: where does the word livery come from? What's the etymology of the word?
Good question. I do not know.
Because I would just
No
say
idea.
paint job, or just being silly, but like.
Oh, Forza guy.
Shit!
Got-
Ooh, I drifted around that corner. Woohoo! Thought I was gonna fucking die.
As long as you don't get murdered, we're happy for you.
I know.
Unless you're in
I'm
front
sitting in P3, so.
In fact, if you're in front of me, can you slow down? Oh, sorry. Pass it.
Open the bloody pit window for Christ's sake.
Yeah, it's coming here pretty soon.
I
It
mean,
looks like there's hero battles.
There it is.
Speak of the devil!
One more lap.
It's like I knew it was gonna happen.
Right, going in this lap, and I'm coming for you all. Shit, not like that, eh? I got 1 minute of freaking damage, so that's the problem.
Ooh, brutal.
Designated safety car? I'm just
Oh,
kidding.
why don't you use it at the wall and make something happen?
I'm only hoping Clausen and
Come on, you're letting Team Porsche down back there. Let's go.
last time I checked, I was the one that full sent it into turn 1. Where were you?
I was there. I did lose a couple
I checked
spots.
you
I
at
was
the
worried about what the
drive-thru.
fuck you were gonna do. I didn't want to screw my race up in the first turn.
A lot of us
Like
were
somebody
there.
else.
We all saw what happened.
Yeah.
I know. I held up my bargain to the deal.
You didn't want to end up like every GTA Online race?
Ouch. It's very cool.
Or unranked lobbies in F1.
I heard Tommy Vercetti scream somewhere.
Hey, I told Nui, I said, I'm sending it. And he was like, yeah, sure, whatever. And I sent it.
He's not lying.
I demand a cookie.
Oh god, you didn't have to pull off the track like that. You could have
Guys,
kept going.
When it comes to gifts and fighting,
Just
I'm
did.
like, always give. Never receive. Always better to give. Always send it. Let's see.
Oh, shit, Hypersonic, I'm catching you.
No.
Yeah.
No.
We went from 12 down to 9.9, 8.5 now.
It's okay. It's okay. We can work this out, right?
I'm doing my Lewis Hamilton recovery drive in a Porsche.
No. Here's what you have to say. Losing my tires, and then he just goes faster.
Oh, my tires.
I've got a crap who wins the race. You know.
Oh, man.
It's time to hit B for boost, guys.
I just want to hear him get on the radio and be like, Bono, play me a song.
I own you.
I own your bottle. That's not our job. Anyway. Get in there, Lewis. Oh, that was late.
He's like, right, we're keeping an eye on it.
Well, you're
Yeah,
about to get
Lewis,
a lot more time.
everything's fine.
So we got 17 minutes left to the pit window. Okay. We're going to do a Zolder again, boys. We're going to do a Zolder. Got to
What does
time
that
this
mean?
up.
Last minute pit?
Yeah, pretty much. Hope for the best. Hope someone dies at some point in time around the track. I say that in the nicest way. I don't mean it in like a real way. Phantom, I hope you crash. In the nicest way.
What happened to Ruben? Is he around these days?
Yeah, he is. I think he's busy with something. I think he's doing something. I don't know.
Okay. Because this is like 2 or 3 races in a row, I think, that he's been gone.
Yeah,
he was at Zolder, I think.
Yeah, he was at Zolder.
Oh, he was?
Yeah, remember he like yeeted me in the second chicane because he was like, "This is too wide. Let's do too wide." And I was like, "You're an asshole."
Actually, he was on pole at Zandvoort.
Right. And then he spun out or something.
Yeah, he had
We'll spin on
some major
pictures.
issue in Zolder.
All right, whatever you guys do, don't go to the bar and then take a nap and then come and race.
I've done that many
That's what
times.
happened. That's almost what happened last week, except I didn't go to the bar.
All right, come on, Hypersonic, make a fuck up.
I don't tell me I've just done the same
Actually,
thing
I
again.
might have already made it before the race started. We'll find out after the
thank
jump, okay?
No, Nui, don't leave low. Don't leave, Nui. Did you leave? No.
I'm still here. It's exactly the same thing. Cold tires.
Oh yeah, make sure you guys have your right tire temps when you come out of the pits after setting them.
In F1, do you have a lot of control over the pits? Like what happens?
Not like this.
No, not like this.
Okay. Yeah, because there seems to be a lot of confusion in this server, or in this league, over the pits. And I know a lot of people come from F1.
Yeah, you just pretty much select what tire you want and you dive in, and then that's about it.
Okay.
Like the tires, they don't really fluctuate that much unless your back end breaks out. Other than that, there's nothing too serious.
One of the best updates they did to this game was adding the pit strategy in the setup. You can use current pressures.
Yeah.
That's like the greatest thing. I can't believe they didn't have that before. I was like flipping back and forth between the pages trying to find the pressures. But if you set all that up in advance, like the pit is honestly so easy. I don't touch anything.
Except you have to be careful in the rain. They don't like to set rain tires for the pit stop, even though you do set it.
I do set that as usually strategy 2, is a rain strategy. I'm just totally guessing though. Like I just have wet tires at a random temperature or random pressure.
There you go.
Okay.
You can pass me now. Feel better?
Yes. Thank you, buddy.
You better keep those lap times good though, buddy.
Oh, I am.
Someone leave? I think someone left.
Did we lose one?
No.
No, we got 9.
9.
Oh.
Come on, recovery drive. I just have to keep my eye on the pit window. That's why.
Got 13 minutes.
Yeah. Thanks, teammate.
Yeah, anytime, buddy. Now, why don't you get your ass up here?
I'm working on it. Jesus Christ.
Drifting around the fucking last turn.
The one thing I really love about this game is the fact that every car feels different. It's not like the same. You know what I mean? Like,
Yep.
it all depends on what your personal preference is. Ah, shit! No.
No. So you having
Save
trouble
this.
back there?
I got it. I saved it.
Yellow flag, sector 2. Yellow flag, sector 2.
Mind your damn biz, bro. Mind your damn biz.
It is. It is kind of my business when it flashes on my screen telling me there's a yellow flag ahead.
You know what? Why don't you shut up?
You know, don't call me stupid. Wait.
Ah, shit. Fucking Phantom caught up to me. Fuck.
It happens, man.
I've already pitted.
I know, and I had a 30-some second gap too.
I screwed up. And I'm very annoyed.
All right.
Or did I?
It's Douglas.
I think we
What are
can
you
go one
breaking
more
there
lap.
for?
I'll let you pass here in a second. Whoever that is.
Don't let him pass. Make him work.
Make him work. Make him earn his food. Okay, cool. Fine.
Every time he gets close, just be like, dance for me, monkey, dance.
Alright.
Oh, I should have pit with you guys.
Oh man, I might be getting a drive-through.
Uh-oh.
Pit limiter didn't
There's a
turn on.
chance.
Can you
Guys,
get a hamburger on your way out?
So you're saying there's a chance? What's all this 1 in a million talk?
It's newest. Let's I guess let's draft off each other if it works for you or not.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
I'll draft off you. Let's do that. That's code for me faster. Teamwork.
you got relegated to number 2 real fast.
Actually, I think you may or may not have just ended up on the lead lap. So I'm not feeling too bad on this. Now 20 minutes from now, let's stop again.
We are halfway through. Keep pushing.
No drive-through yet.
If you're out of the pit lane and they didn't call it, you're good.
No, they didn't. Oh, sweet.
Fucking
Yes,
bullshit.
I know. I have low fuel. Coming
I think
in
I was
this lap.
slow enough. I was just in. It didn't engage, so I was worried that I was over it.
It'll give you, a little tiny bit of leeway.
That's good.
And that was, I didn't practice the pit entry, and the limiter starts so much later down the lane than I expected.
I know, right? And there's not really a clear braking mark. I brake after that orange thing, but I could definitely brake later.
Oh, I broke so early going into the pits.
Yeah, there's an orange thing on the left. Once your nose touches that, that's like a really safe place to brake.
When
Yeah,
we went into
before-
the pits, I was
before
about 5.5 seconds behind you, and now we're got another 3, about another 2.5, and I think that's just me getting on the limiter super early.
Yeah, probably. I had a relatively bad stop. I had a really good entry into the pit lane, but I had a bad, like, stopping at my box. I probably lost 2 seconds there, but... Yeah, that's something that I learned the first race, the first league race we did. My pit stop cost me, like, so much time.
Yeah,
I didn't realize how much
practiced-
time.
I'm not gonna make the undercut.
This track is just not one that I know very well.
Yeah, everybody has strong and weak tracks. Is Paul Ricard on our calendar?
Yes, all of them are on the
Oh.
calendar.
Bugger.
Wait, there's a countdown.
So what's next weekend?
Well, next weekend we're not racing because it's Christmas weekend, and I was like, wait, why are we racing the day after Christmas?
That works
Just
out
because-
way too well because I'll do it all the time.
So the following, New Year's, whatever, that we're gonna do Spa is the next race.
Ooh, yes. I love Spa. I don't know if I'm great at it, but I love that track.
I hope it's raining so bad,
Oh, I've
Just
never
like-
driven in the rain.
just so I could set it as a monsoon. I have yet to set it to a monsoon,
I've
so
already done 2 races there.
Everyone
I've done
will.
a race where it's dry for once.
Everyone will die at the exit of Radion on that river that goes across the track.
You know, you're right. It's like right at the end of the pits, right?
It's a pit exit, yeah.
I hate that crap so much. But I mean, if your suspension and temps are set, you should be fine.
Yeah,
It
if
just
you're
catches you.
if you're pointed the right direction by then, you're good. But if you messed up Radion a little bit, you might not be.
Follow me. This is me crossing guys.
PB, hey.
Oh, my pressures are so high.
Oh, Exio.
I still got a pit, so don't worry about it, Phantom.
I can see you right in front
Yeah,
of
the
me.
track seems to be getting warmer. What do you guys think?
I can check
My
that.
pressures are high.
Context, I've already pitted, so it's not going to help me.
No, it's gone down by 1 degree. I think it was 34 at the start, and now it says 33.
I must have messed up my.
I'm pushing my car then. That's all that's happening.
Yeah, I don't know. Does more rubber make your tires
I think
Yeah.
so.
more?
Yeah, I think so. It could be just more rubbered in now, but I'm like a whole pound too high on the pressures.
Ooh.
Could also be your car's lighter with fuel.
Yeah, my car's a bit heavier. I overfueled.
I overfueled as well. I always do a little bit.
Yeah, I think that's a better
on.
idea than underfueling.
Yeah,
Even with my calculation, it was wrong. And it's probably because it's a different time of day. So, yeah, I had to put in an extra like 15 liters to ensure
Really?
I could make the finish line. Yeah.
No, I accidentally overshot my pit, so I actually had to put it in reverse to back it up.
Oh no.
I, really overfueled my car.
There is a in the pinned messages. There is a fuel calculator there.
Oh no,
in
I have
the
an Excel
ACT
sheet.
chat.
I made it myself.
Okay.
Yeah,
I just guess.
because obviously I'm better than Discord. And
I don't really
Obviously.
trust you, so
It's not that I don't trust you. I just don't like you.
okay.
This is where we are in our friendship. Cool, great, love it.
Day one.
Day one. I don't want to know you. What?
alright, Sonic, let's do this again.
Do what?
The dance. I'm chasing you.
Look, hey man, like I know we just met, and you know I'm pretty good looking, but yeah.
You just stop staring at my ass.
I regret to inform you.
You're gonna be part of my highlight reel, the man that got yeeted. Alright.
That sounds very incriminating.
You know what? You can take it any way you want.
I mean,
You're the one with the dirty mind.
go ahead. I'll inherit your place anyway. Look, win-win. You get what you want. I get what I want.
So, Exia, did you literally like plow into somebody at the start?
No. Literally, I was following Nui and I totally forgot, like, oh, there's a brake zone. Because it, like, came out of nowhere because I was trying to put my car in between Phantom's and Nui's car. And then all of a sudden, like, for some reason, I didn't realize Phantom was going to be, like, right there. He was going to do the same thing I did. And then we kind of, like, tapped. I kind of backed off. And then when I moved to the left, I kind of just looked over on, like, the little in-game, whatever, like, who's
The radar?
thing. Yeah, the radar. And then all of a sudden, I just look, and then knew he's, like, hard on the brakes. And I was like, son of a bitch! And I kind of just snapped my wheel, and somehow it worked. And I went on the inside. I was like, oh. Because literally...
you didn't kill anybody.
No. If I had waited, like, maybe, like, a millisecond too late, I probably would have destroyed Neely. And I would have given myself a stop and go. But I didn't want to do that to the man.
Yourself anyway.
So, Phantom, what's your name here on the race?
Andrew, I'm in P4.
Okay.
Trying to catch up to Exia's Porsche buddy.
That'd be me.
Run him into the wall. I mean, play fair.
I know, I'm trying to catch down Beverage, and it ain't happening. Fucking 12 seconds behind him.
I'm trying
Alright,
to catch
Clausen.
Clausen, but I'm not catching him.
You gotta pay a toll. So it's gonna be like $20.
You don't pay no tolls, we don't get no roads.
Oh, I fucking love that movie.
You shall not pass.
That park where they
That's
filmed
what I was
the,
thinking in my head.
Alright, after all the chicanes, Clausen, I'll let you through.
What?
Okay.
I lost?
No!
It's not in the script.
that park where they did the stick fighting or whatever, the full-on fighting.
Yeah.
I found out where that is. It's by Redland. It's up in the mountains. I was like, what?
Or go on around the outside. I lost it a little. Go. Go. Hurry. Faster.
Go faster or I'll keep going. What?
Like the Porsche is weird. It's like if you're too high of a gear, the car feels amazing around the corners, but you're too slow. Too low of a gear, it's like you die tonight.
I think I'll actually be able to finish this time.
Yay! Did you do the pit?
Yeah, I did the pit.
Yay!
Nice.
You're not a Reuben. That's a good award.
You're learning.
Get me.
Well, I didn't know that you could on the controller you could hit the select button, and it cycles the menus, and you can just use the D-pad while you're in race to make adjustments.
Oh. Yeah, that's a game changer.
Well, you discovered the D-pad, you know?
Well, see, I didn't. I've never played this game other than like I got it. I got like maybe a couple hours of playtime during the week, and then it was like bam. Saturday, I was like, oh, okay, sweet.
Well, no, I wasn't. I was about to say you discovered the D-pad. A man of culture. You know, like, okay.
Like the Nintendo.
No, like that's honestly the main reason to get better steering wheels aside from just the fidelity. Having more buttons in this game helps so much. Like,
Well, yeah.
Yeah, if you're sitting there like, oh man, I'm using too much gas, ECU that too. Boom. Like, you know, like you don't have to go to the pits or go to the garage, or like you just do it, and it's like so nice.
Well, like for like the Thrustmaster wheel that I have, the F1 wheel, it's like on PC, it's like all 22 button features, and it's like, sweet, I can set everything I need to on this thing.
Oh my goodness, my kids are going wild.
Just take candy and throw it at them. See if that tames them down.
Well, I can reach my water bottle, but that's about it.
I think that's counterintuitive there, buddy. I don't think you want to throw candy at a kid and expect them to calm down.
Maybe temporarily, but to what end?
I could throw my water bottle.
What do men do against such reckless hate, anyway?
I'm just waiting to hear this giant thud and some kid start screaming.
Parenting 101.
Yeah, if you guys ever want to learn, I can write a book for you.
Silly story. When I was a kid, because I'm ADD, when I was a kid, when I would have candy, I would calm down. And they were like, get this kid more candy. I was like, okay.
Yeah, I've heard of that. And like Ritalin is basically, what was the active ingredients in it? But it makes you more hyper, unless you have ADHD.
Goddamn.
Well, the thing about ADD. Why are we having an ADD discussion in the race? I apologize. Anyway,
You were the one that
Because
brought it.
I know. Like, how do we even get
Everyone's
here?
spaced out and nobody's having any fights right now.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, it's just because your brain doesn't get enough dopamine. And so what you're actually doing is taking stimulants to give your brain dopamine so that simple tasks are like interesting enough for you to do them. That's what it is. That's all that's happening. So like, when you clean your room or you do your homework, or, I mean, it's not fun, right? But when you're done, you get a little hit of dopamine because your body's like, yeah, I'm done. ADD people don't get that. So if you can imagine, like, you give someone who has ADD work and it's hell. There's no reward. You don't feel good. You're just doing more work and that's it. So
Inside.
Yeah.
That kind of sounds sucky.
Yeah.
Faster car is approaching.
Oh, that blue flag. What do we do?
Block them. Let me catch up.
Yeah, like I said, with the blue flag, you can be super chill and just yield, but technically you don't have to. You just shouldn't actively defend them, like blocking their line and that kind of stuff.
I don't trust my skill level to not do that. So I have to let them pass, you know.
Fair enough. And I respect that for sure. Like, the worst thing you could do with a blue flag is to take the person out accidentally.
And there goes the race. Yeah.
Accidentally.
Yes.
In quotes. Yeah.
Oops.
A man of culture.
Accidentally swung my steering wheel left.
Straight into him.
Wait, so the person behind me has probably lapped me at this point. I don't got a blue flag. Should I let them pass? Yup, there it is. Go for it.
I don't see the. Oh, there.
Am I gonna get a blue flag now? What the heck's going on? Because last time it came up like almost like a whole like, it was a Zandvoort, I think it was. Well, that first, not last week, but the week before that.
Zolder?
Yeah, Zolder. I was getting it like a whole like turn ahead. I'm like, oh, okay. And I would get it for like a whole 3 turns in a row, and I'm like, what's going on? What the heck?
So it's based on your delta. Once they are within 1 second of you, then you get a blue flag. So no matter how many turns and no matter how long you stay ahead of them, if you're 1 second ahead or less, you'll get a blue flag.
Oh, okay. Because I was looking at the positioning of where they are, I'm like, well, I know he's there, but I didn't get the flag yet. So like,
Man, that's pretty observant of you to notice somebody before they're a second away. I have no idea who's behind me until they're like right on my tail.
I don't know if it's Newy or Newest is behind me. That's the discovery of the select button. You can change some of it.
I think
Yeah, I
Newey's in
mean,
last place, isn't he?
I have an
He's-
MFD chart that tells me like the whole entire like where everybody is via like distance grid, like time penalties. Like
Yeah, that's the one I run as I like that. It also shows you people's lap times.
Yeah.
Oh, so you guys don't use the one that shows your delta?
I use the one that has
It's your
delta.
but it's not overall. It's just delta, and it'll show blue flag cars like in between if they're there.
Yeah, that's the
No,
one I use.
You saying the delta like
The distance
The
between
distance,
each
Yeah,
car.
the time between, yeah.
it's got the plus 4 point whatever.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I use the one that just shows like whoever's around you. So if
Yeah,
you
that's the
I'm
right one.
approaching, if I'm approaching somebody, they're on top of my name on the list.
Yeah,
Even if
that's
I'm in
the
front-
same one.
Yep, that's
Yeah,
the same
okay.
one.
Go ahead. Ah,
Oh,
Actually,
there's
you
a
should,
chance.
hold up your teammate.
thank you for that.
No can do, Phantom. You're shit out of luck.
Oh,
Yeah, sorry, Beverly. I was trying to get offline for you, and then it didn't work out.
It's all right. I messed that up too because I was on the throttle a little early for that corner, anyways.
Drive-through penalty. What?
Damn.
I'm just thinking, if you want it, I mean, I can bring it. I'm just,
My left front
I
tire.
think Godsacker needs that kind of love. You know?
My left front tire is a 28.6.
It's a little hot.
It's pretty hot. Yeah.
that is intense. Yeah.
Anyone else have their left side tires hot like more than?
I'm actually
Just the left front for me.
There is an imbalance, yes. There is
all
an
Yeah, the
four-
imbalance.
left is much hotter.
I don't know. All 4 of my tires are at 27.3.
That means you
That's
did a very
perfect.
amazing job tuning. Congratulations.
I've got 28 and
Proud of those pressures.
29.
My OCD side of life kicked in.
Well, I noticed it in the practice and the qualifying, so I tried to adjust it, but I don't think I adjusted it enough.
Oof, airborne. Man, that chicane, I still don't know what to do there.
Just full send it. Just hold
You gotta-
on. to that.
Just remember that we're in a car and not a jet.
Just full send advice from a master.
What's your ride height, whoever is full sending that?
56 in the front, 74 in the rear.
Oh, wow. I'm at 50, 56 and 57.
I cannot
Lambo is
defend
like
you.
very
This
flat.
sucks.
The
I wonder if that's part of
Porsche
it.
the Porsche is weird because you have a front splitter, so you utilize more aero than you do suspension. Like while like the Audi in that uses more suspension for handling than the aero.
Huh.
I think the Porsche and the AMG are the two that have an adjustable front splitter. Everyone else just has to lower the ride height. There could be another, but I know those two have it.
It's because we're better than you. I mean, hi. How are you?
Of course.
It's like how the real race cars have all the switches. The real race cars have more
No.
adjustment.
Car on the
No.
right.
Okay, good pass.
You're right.
Man,
Godsacker.
We were actually battling for position. I thought you were gonna actually defend.
No, because you were already on my right side. There's no way I was gonna do that to both of us, right? Like, no.
Well, I thought you were gonna like at least go like deep, like you know what I mean, like brake later or something, or
4 seconds.
No,
No, you're
my
catching me,
brakes-
and I don't fucking like it.
My brakes and my grip aren't doing too hot, so I'm hoping you make a mistake. Right
Oh! Shit!
This
Like
timer
right there.
cannot run out quick enough, I'll tell you that.
That rear view, the fucking rear view mirror just fucking kicked in like hella, son of a bitch.
Yeah, keep doing things like that, and yeah, we'll be good. Just don't crash me out while you do. You know.
So how is that valve index ER?
Honestly, dude,
Overpriced for what it is?
not at all. Because before I had an Oculus, not Quest, but Rift S.
Yeah, that's what Adrenaline has.
And laser tracking is what I need for this game. I cannot have inconsistencies in any part of the car.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe that's my problem because I have the HP Reverb G2, which is like the highest resolution headset, but it doesn't have great tracking.
You have way better acceleration out of the turns. That's why you're beating me.
Faster car is approaching. Watch out.
It's nuts.
Quali mode.
What two
That's
cars?
the only-
What two cars are being compared there?
The Porsche 2019 and the 2020 AMG.
Those are both pretty strong acceleration cars.
Car on the right.
Yeah,
Oh!
sorry!
Right. We have some light damage in the rear.
Wow!
Fuck it.
Way to get yeeted. Oh, sorry, I saw that from the distance. My bad. I apologize.
Why did I just get hit?
Because I broke super late. You broke sooner than I did, and I wasn't expecting it.
Okay.
Thought I'd give the track anyway.
Oh,
Blitz, this is Bono. Blitz, this is Bono. You have damage.
I do have right rear damage. Fuck.
I did test the game with the new tire model to see how far you could push your tires with no ABS. And like with lockups to see how far the tires would last. Yeah, don't try it. It's not fun.
Did it explode? I've had that happen.
Oh yeah. It lasted like one corner at Kailami.
You guys ever play that time trial? Where like all the suspension is all wrong, the tires are old, the brakes are bad, and they're like, do 5 laps, and you're like, okay. It's great. Like by the end of it, one of your tires will explode. It's awesome. It's like, what?
Wow.
Okay, the leader is on the final lap now. Give it all you can.
Well, got Sacker. Our race is over. It was fun while it lasted. That was a good 5 minutes there, man.
Don't be too sure. I gotta move out of the way for
Now I'm gonna rear end him like I just did you.
Yeah, I got rear-ended, and I wasn't able to get the car straight for at least 40 seconds, so... Yeah. No salt.
I put
Hashtag
way
salt
too
mines.
much fuel in my car.
Hashtag salt mines.
It's alright.
I have way too much as well.
How much do you have in yours?
Another 5 laps.
I
I've got-
probably have about that much. I got
I've got,
13
like-
gallons.
I got
Yeah,
24
13
liters.
Yeah,
I have 24
13 liters.
I got
Because I was
13
like,
left.
oh,
Fuck.
like this explains why I'm a fucking chunky car racer.
Yeah, now my safety rating's down by 1. God dang it. Anyway,
It's okay.
I blame society!
I do miss the old tire model where you could like get on the throttle a little bit more and like, you know what I mean, it was more aggressive, but it's like, god damn. After these chicanes, Blitz.
Well, GG guys, that was a pretty good race. I had a wonderful time. I think I got the place I deserved, which is good. And yeah,
I think you have another lap to do.
Outside.
the closest person is 50 seconds. God himself would have to film. Oh no! and that's when it happened. Like, oh.
You're not gonna catch me that fast, Phantom. Calm your tits. Leave the flashers off.
People
just having
actually
fun with
really
the
enjoy
flappers.
watching the VR view, I think, of the race. Because it's so different from watching someone in their rig, you know? But anyway. I can actually broadcast in VR view, like, so if you had it said you could watch in 3D, but it's very difficult to, like, set up and make usable.
Yeah, some people don't like watching it because they don't have a VR screen,
Yeah.
so it makes you like kind of sick to watch it sometimes on a screen. But
If I got super serious, what I would do is just make 2 different streams.
Right, mate.
But,
that'd be pretty cool. Would you need like a beastly computer for that?
yeah, well, I mean, like, you know, if you have like an i9 Extreme with like, you know, 32 to 64 gigs of RAM and like, you know, you'll be fine. And a good internet connection, like, you'll be fine. Oh, hey, Franz. How you doing, Franz? Park Framin? Is that what's happening?
Did anybody save the first lap replay?
Yeah, I'll have it saved.
Yeah, I'll have the whole entire race saved.
Yep.
Because I have it set to save the whole race.
I should really do that.
Just a couple clicks in the options, real easy.
Cool. Well, that was a little bit less eventful than most, except for the first lap when there was like 3 drive-throughs.
Yeah. Yeah, class,
But
and
we
that
all
was,
learned
I was
something.
gonna say you were pretty consistently quicker than me up there. I was just thinking, I was like, oh, let's see if I can close the gap, but I think we were.
Donuts!
I'm trying. It won't let me keep doing it. It keeps.
Yeah, I honestly spent way more time here than I did last week, because I really did not know this track, so I think I overpracticed.
I was gonna say this is the one track that I haven't really put much time into yet. This is the one track I have not. This is the first race I've ever done on Hungaroring, so I've done some practice, but
Yeah, well, they're never on lobbies. Like nobody races the track online.
people don't like it.
Yeah,
it's not a popular track.
No,
I
guys. So for me, I got 6th. Yeah, 6th. That's third in my class, 6th overall. Yeah, I'll take it. That was really cool.
Do we have classes?
Yeah. There's silver, AM, and pro.
No, for us here, it's not. It doesn't really affect anything.
Oh no, I'm
It's
talking about in game, specifically in game. So silver competition, I'm 3rd, and then.
Gotcha.
Oh, okay.
Congratulations, Jack, who got.
Oh, yeah.
First.
Me.
Yeah.
Well, I got-
AM.
Oh.
Oh yeah, so like in the in-game, the amateur, pro, silver, that's just what you put on your livery. It doesn't really affect anything. There's an actual driver standing sheet that we have where it has the full spread, and then it's also got the constructors championship. So it's all pretty much whatever the constructors in the race is. So in the in-game part where it's like here right now how it's Wilson, Hypersonic, and myself, and how it says we're all silver. Yeah, there's really no effect to that.
That
Yeah,
was really
like
fun, guys. That was really fun.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I actually finished this time, and it changed my tires and gave me fuel.
Nice.
We're doing good
Honestly,
things.
That's a huge deal, man. Once you understand how pits work, like it changes these races.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I have a question for all of you.
Yo.
I understand we don't have a commentator to stream the races and stuff like that. And I have no problem because right now BRL has their their 2 F1 leagues. If you guys would like, I can restream the races like on Sunday morning on the BRL Twitch, so at least you guys can get a third-person point of view of the race, and I'll do it as a completely unbiased, like almost like commentator thing. If you guys would like that, I'll do a stream of that, so at least then there's more of an outside view. But because
I would say if that's something that you are really interested in, then more power to you. To be honest, I have a ton of stuff on Sundays, and I won't be able to watch anything.
Yeah,
but it's definitely a cool idea, at least to even just grow the channel a little bit. It might attract some new people.
Well, because I know some people are they would really like to see oh, you know what I mean, what's going on, like, you know what I mean, like, they would like to see more of, like, the outside view of what happens, and because I record, like, the whole entire race, yeah.
Nice.
Well, gentlemen,
And it's,
I will see you next time. Have a wonderful day.
you
Yes.
too.
Yeah,
You
dude,
do.
problem.
Nice
You
to go.
Gonna head out too, guys. Have a good one.
Yeah.
Adios.
Yeah, I gotta go too. So
Bye bye.
I gotta
See
see
ya.
this, gotta see this turn 1.
Hey guys, how we doing today?
So lovely.
Nice. Just finished a league race for a private league. That was pretty cool. That was fun.
Good deal.
Yeah, man. I got 6th. So let's
That's
see.
better than 7th.
Yeah, man. All right, let's go turn off the stream. Thanks for watching.